Hey guys, good afternoon. Damon Gonzalez from Latinbox Sports. Let's go live. Welcome to the Slip Punches Show. We're live on Facebook, guys. We got some special guests yesterday. We had one of the Russell brothers. Today we have two special guests coming on the show with us. I'd like to again thank you everybody for tuning in on the Slip Punches Show. We're doing the best we can to continue to reach out to the boxing world and do what everybody else is doing in the business. You know, just communicating with each other. Keep on punching during times like this. You know, these are some really tough times going on right now. So, I want to give a special thanks to Lashana. She's the publicist for the Russell brothers, Gary Russell Jr. and the entire team up there in Washington. We appreciate all their support and bringing the guys on with us. And again, we're doing big things, man. We got some nice guys coming on. They're going to chat with us. Former world champion. I'm looking forward to talking to Kevin Kelly, Kevin Flash Kelly. He's going to come on with us. We're scheduling Mr. Leo Santa Cruz. We're looking forward to that. We'll be talking to Leo very soon. So right now, if you give it a couple of minutes, we're going to have the guys join us live, and we'll be good to go. But once again, man, everybody follow Latinbox Sports on the Instagram and Twitter at Latinbox Sports, man. We appreciate all your support. Today, I'm rocking my Kronk shirt, and here we got the champ. Good afternoon, champ. What's good? Welcome to the Slip Punches Show.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Perfect.
How's it going, baby?
Man, it's going, man. It's going, man. Just getting out the gym. Probably about 40 minutes ago.
How's lockdown been? I know it's been tough for everybody in general to deal with these closed doors and everything. How you guys been holding up?
Well, to be honest with you, it lets me know that I've been on the right track, at least with my immediate family, my wife and my children, me and my wife, we have 5 little ones, and I want my babies to understand not to have to depend on society, because stuff like this happens.
Right.
I want them to not to be a dependent. If you want some food, you have to go to the grocery store to get it or etc. I want my babies to not to have a dependent type of mentality or mindset, so I have them growing their own garden. They have their fruits and vegetables. I'm definitely a hunter, so I don't mind getting in the woods and, putting some food on the table for the family, stuff like that. It gives us time to just spend with each other, just bond a little bit more. I'm actually pretty cool with it. It's unfortunate to the other people that's out here in the world that was waiting for their next check to come in to put some food in the refrigerator or something like that, so it's definitely a crisis, so I'm just grateful and blessed that I'm in a position that I'm in to provide for my family and give them a sense of stability.
Man, that's awesome, man. That's great what you're doing, and it's great leadership as the WBC champion, taking care of your family and your own. Champ, I want to ask you the same question I asked your brother. I got to ask you, man, because it's so, it's awesome to hear from each and every one of you. Russell Sr. celebrating his birthday, man. How was that?
Man, it was cool. It was we did something real intimate. He turned 61.
Wow.
So that's cool. He turned 61 years old. We did something real intimate, just a couple of close family friends, his friends, and all his children. We had a cake. We just sit down, spend time, and just chill with our pops, man. That was it. That was all, man. We had to pay homage to that. Without him being, gracing the planet on that particular day, none of this would have been possible for me or any of my younger brothers. So I'm grateful for that, man. So,
Champ, think back of when you won that beautiful green belt. that night you won that belt and you represented that belt and defended that belt. How was that for you reaching that peak of your career?
Man, it was so cool, man. And the thing was, I was more excited not for myself but for my dad. You
Okay.
know, it was so funny, man. You know, because it was a double thing. It was a double whammy, and one of the reasons was when I became it once I made the Olympics. You know, and I became the 2008 Olympian. I competed in the World Games. I medaled. I was one of the youngest ones on the team to actually medal in the World Games. So I was one of the favorites going in to medal in the Olympic Games. Um, I got dehydrated and didn't get an opportunity to compete in the games, in the World Games. You know, and I was completely disappointed. I felt like I let my fans down. I had so many people that was genuinely supporting me that didn't know me at all, you know, and I didn't want their support to be in vain. You know, it was never a goal of mine to become a world champion. A lot of these guys in the sport of boxing, they wanted to become a champion. It was never really my goal until that happened in the Olympics. I felt like the only way I could make it up to the people that genuinely supported me was to become a world champion, you know. And my father, I wanted to become a champion for my dad because I felt like I watched him put his whole life on hold just to make sure that me and my younger brothers, you know, was okay. I mean, that's what every father should do, you know, but for me as a young child growing up, you know, into the man that I am today, you know, I had you gotta pay homage to stuff like that, man. And I wanted to just give him something in return. A lot of these fighters, they have coaches that they've had previous coaches. You know, my father's the only person that ever trained me. You know, and for me to become a world champion, speaks volumes. A lot of these guys, they already done had work done. They already had work done before they got with these fighters. He created 2 Olympians and 1 world champion. You know, and I just wanted to just say thank you for that, man. So it meant a lot.
I think we're gonna have Antuanne join us right now. Antuanne, you with
Oh,
us?
look, he in the gym now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bruh.
But you
Hey,
working?
my kings. Yeah, getting it working real quick. How y'all doing on the virtual?
Hey man, we appreciate you joining us too on the Latinbox Slip Punches show, man. I got a great question I want to ask both of you because you know the one thing that's so amazing about the Russell family is, man, you do so much in your community, you know, and I know you guys are connected with the PG Police Department in like a mentor program, man. You know, first and Antuanne, give us your perspective in that program and how you guys, you know, kind of orientate these kids and help them out.
First and foremost, as you can see, me and my family, we are a product of our environment. You know, and a lot of people fail to realize that the upbringing on a child plays a big factor in how they're gonna turn out when they become adults. And right now, in the time of age, not a lot of the youth got a strong foundation for them to grow up plentiful and have a lot of trades that they master. It's hard for them to master any trades that they possess if the environment ain't good enough for them, ain't alkaline enough. If everything is congested and poison, then that's what their outcome will be. So we suggested that we come up with a little organization that help young men be stronger men, help young women be stronger young women, grow up to be older young men, older young women, but carrying themselves with some type of moral principles.
Man, how about you, Gary? What are your thoughts?
Man, that's exactly what I was thinking. You know, we are definitely a product of our environment. You know, it's unfortunate because a lot of my good friends that I went to middle school with, elementary school, or even, you know, high school, when I see these guys now, the ones that are here, that are out moving around, that's not incarcerated, you know, they out here, they really don't have any jobs, don't have no way to bring any source of income or etc. You know, so we try to do our part to put back into the community and play it forward because I'm definitely a part of my environment. That helped give me my grind and my motivation. You know, it's an old saying, boxing is a poor man's sport You know, it's the old saying. You know, a lot of people got into the sport of boxing is because that was their way to try to generate a little bit of revenue. You know, I'm just grateful, and like I say, my environment helped mold me into the individual that I am, man. I want to help bring it back, and the best way to do it is to invest into the youth, the generation that's coming right behind us.
Right.
One thing I gotta mention that your other brother mentioned yesterday, and he said that, and it like clicked real hard because I grew up in the Bronx in New York, and I know what it feels to grow up around the block, and he kind of mentioned all of yous live right next to each other, and that's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like your brother, your father's house. That's what's up, man. That's old school right there. You rarely see that.
yeah. So we trying our best to, man, keep the unit together. I mean, just like every family, of course, there's ups and downs, but there's a concept of order in anything that goes on. We have a great level of understanding when it comes to that, and I think that's what keeps everything in motion.
Gary, I'm gonna ask Antoine this question and shoot it right back at you, Antoine.
Yeah.
Of course, you guys are doing what you need to do. You're training, you're staying your mind right, what have you.
Definitely.
Knowing, of course, with all the changes, strongly, the bell may ring and there may not be fans in the arena. Yes, it's a business, but are you prepared to adapt to those changes right now? And what are your thoughts, Antoine?
I believe that's part of life, building a sense of adversity amongst yourself. It's business. Yeah, it's show business. You gotta have the dazzle and the razzle. But when it comes to the finances and you providing for yourself and your family and your nieces and nephews and kids, that's when the business come part in it as well. Don't mind me. If everything is cut correctly as far as a check and etc., business will continue. I have many more trades that I possess thanks to God and my family nourishing me and helping me get that edge on. I got a lot of trades in me, a lot of things in my arsenal, me and my family, my brothers. So it's more than one way to generate a finance, an income. So, but to answer your question, I definitely be able to adapt, and I believe I speak for any of my family. Uh, if the time come and it is like that, the lights come on and there's no fans in the stadium, I'm pretty sure it'll still be televised.
Oh, no,
I'm pretty
no
sure
doubt.
money will still be revenue and generated. So crunch time is always crunch time for us. You gotta stay ready at all times. Life ain't gonna spare no one.
How about you, Gary? Al's putting his plan in place.
To be honest with you, I think if you focus on a real fighter, if you're focused on I'm gonna say the crowd or what facility you fighting in and how big the arena is and stuff like that, if that's what your focus is, you already counting yourself out of it. The end objective is to get the job done. Is to win and be victorious. I don't never focus on the arena. We could fight in the backyard for all I care. The objective is the same. I love what I do. I love what I do, man. I can't wait for them to open the gates up to let me be able to do what I do and do what I love to do. So I'm ready.
Oh, no doubt. I appreciate those comments, champ. Antoine, starting with you, man. Plug it in, man. Reach out to your fans, man. Say a couple of things to them that you want to say from your heart.
Man, follow me on IG, Gary A. Russell, all together, no spaces. Everybody, we all go through things that seems to be an obstacle in life or in a road for us. It's just an obstacle, and it's just a phase. Pay attention to reality and continue to move forward. Do what you got to do to move forward. I'm glad that these gates are soon to be opening as well, because, like my oldest brother said, we love what we do. It's fellas coming past. Hey man, I know y'all ready to get back in there, etc. And I'm like, I know y'all ready for us to get back in there,
No question. You
etc.
hungry.
People becoming couch potatoes and stuff. They need something to look at. I'm like, why not? Throw me and my brothers on television. We got y'all. We ready to sink our teeth for something anyway. So for the followers, keep following. A new wave soon to come. Stay tuned.
Antoine, appreciate those comments, man. Mr. Gary Russell, your comments on the fans, to talk to the fans.
Nah, I just want to let everybody know that, like my younger brother said, that life is full of that adversity. I tell people life is a lot like boxing. You got to keep your chin down, your hands up. You got to fight when you got to open it. And don't bullshit when you fight. Make sure it count too. Make sure it count. You got to make sure it count. Man. Lace your boots up a little tighter. Keep your family close. Man. Stay prayed up to whoever you pray to, whoever your God is, etc. Send your prayers up. And stay focused, man. Stay tuned. Hopefully, man, the gates ain't open so I can continue to perform for y'all. To the true fans that love me, man, I appreciate the support and love that you genuinely give me. You can follow me on Instagram at Mr. Gary Russell Jr. You know what I'm saying? Fireworks. I appreciate you for having me and my younger brother on as well.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, we hope you guys come back to the Slip Punches show. I won't keep you long. Keep on punching, doing what you're doing. You fight, I write, man. That's how it goes, man.
That's right. Well, we're going to keep you writing. I tell you that much.
You know how it goes, Gary. Everybody got to have a Howard Cosell in this sport, man.
That's right. That's right.
Hey,
That's right.
Yeah.
You got to have that. That's what I'm talking about.
Guys, you have a wonderful afternoon, man. It's great talking to you.
All right, you too, man. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Take care.
Sweet.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Love you, bruh.
Love you too, my king. I see
man,
you.
I just left the gym.
This work. Nah.
I just left. I left the gym at like 10:30.
See, early bird get the worm first. I'm Johnny come late. Let me get my work.
Nah, I handle your business, bro. I love you.
Love you too.
Take care, guys.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning in on the Slip Punches show this afternoon with the Russell brothers. We appreciate you tuning in. We thank you so much. We're going to keep this thing going. Thank you for hitting us up. We appreciate all the love and support. We'll be back shortly. Take care and God bless.